another video. We have 4 players today playing at Germantown Black Course, which is 27 holes. I'm joined here with Korey Sheehy again.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's been a while since we've done commentary, but we're excited to get the action back to you.
Yeah, so we have myself, new face on the card, Clay.
Player rating 69.
Yes, he is fantastic. He's a very great player. You'll see a lot of good putting out of him today. Then we have James Sheehy and then Korey Sheehy. That's you coming out here to play. It's a very tight wooded course. Get some flybys here of the hole. Hole 1. Tell me what you're going for here.
So it's a par 3, 220 feet. A lot of players will go up the middle, up top this fallen tree right here with a putter, or some people will go a skip to the side of that tree. They'll do a skip forehand right up to the basket.
Yeah, I see a lot better percentages out of the forehand, but I'm going backhand here with a putter trying to get something turned over.
That's holding a line very well.
Yeah, it's nice and straight, so I'll have a putt at it. It's only 220 feet, so it's not too important to get real far up the fairway. As long as you get past that dead tree, you'll have a look.
Here's Clay going with that buzz.
Whoa, a little turned over.
Yeah, he turned that one over, but he'll be fine over there. Here's Jim with that forehand skip shot we were talking about.
It goes over the top instead of, usually with a forehand you go through that little left gap towards the short pin, but he went around and over the top. What are you throwing here?
Throwing a DX Savior, the Halloween 2019 edition.
Nice.
Trying to go up the middle too.
Right by that short basket again.
Yeah, I didn't really throw it hard enough, but yeah, I'll have an easy up and down from there.
Ooh, a little wide.
Yeah,
Yeesh.
caught that first tree. I'm gonna be outside. I'm gonna be in circle 2 right there.
Bit of an iron leaf right there. Clay, decent pitch out, should have a little bit of a putt.
Here am I. I'd say about 40, 45 feet.
Yeah, definitely outside of the circle. Oh, what a putt to start the round off. I'm sure that makes you feel a lot more confident.
Oh man, yes it did.
Ooh.
Another great putt.
Yeah, just barely snuck that over the rim. Yeah, making a putt from that distance, start the round, is definitely a confidence booster, especially on a course like this with so many holes.
Working in concert.
Here's Jim here. It's probably about a little outside the circle again.
Pusses that real bad.
Play with a nice save for his par.
Yeah.
Jim will tap in right here.
This is definitely a hole you want to birdie. A lot of holes here at Germantown you want to birdie, but honestly, I'll take a par, especially over a bogey any day on this hole. Starting off with a bogey on hole 1 here is really rough. Hole 2. What would you say? This is about the longest hole on the course. Pushing 300 feet. Straight fairway, but you were going to want to turn something over or go with a forehand to get up somewhere where you can have a line for a putt for a 2. Real tight fairway, and you really don't want to go long on this one either because it gets real thick behind the basket. I'm going forehand. Looks like I'm throwing an Enigma. Just trying to get through that right side gap, and I just barely hit that tree.
Hopefully Brooks
You'll be fine there though for an up shot.
Yeah, we should have a look at the basket at least.
Here's Clay here.
Yeah, going backhand.
I believe this is his Roadrunner.
Okay, that's a good disc for this hole.
Hold the line, but might have been a little too much cut on it.
Potentially, he didn't push it very far right or very far left to get past those initial trees. Looks like James is going with a forehand again.
Back-to-back holes forehand. I like it.
He is a forehand specialist. Looks like he landed up in the fairway there. Didn't hit any trees.
I'll be going with my destroyer right here. Forehand.
There you go. That's on a good line.
Fade, skip.
That skips, you'll be in a good spot. Oh, got a good flare skip out of that. Should have a good look at the basket from where you're at. Whoa!
Simon.
Clay going Simon line, and he actually gets through.
Yeah, that's not a bad spot to be at right there. He'll have a little bit of a putt for his par, but it's definitely makeable.
I went a little too straight on that upshot, but I should have about a 20-footer for my par save.
Oh, yeah.
James going jumper, just a little short. But nice tapping for him. And look at you. You got all the way up the fairway, circled 2 putt. Oh!
Just a little outside the basket.
That was a good run. That would have been a great birdie.
Clay first par right off the top.
Yeah, just high. It's a good run, though.
Yeah.
Especially for his rating. James with the saved par. I'm trying to do the same here. Happy to cash that in, especially on the straddle.
Yeah, awkward stance is a great putt early in the round.
Clay
Here's
with it.
Clay with his tapping.
What does Clay putt with? Do you know?
He putts with AVRs.
Oh, that's an AVR.
Yeah.
I believe you just made a switch over to AVRs too, didn't you?
Yeah, I used to throw the case. Yeah, I like the bead, but I switched to the regular AVR, so a little straighter for me.
Yeah, I think in this video here you're still throwing the beaded AVRs, but you've been putting a lot better with just the regular original mold.
For sure.
Tell me about hole 3.
Hole 3, you're going to have to thread the needle on this one. These, you probably can't tell now, but when we have the tee shot, you're going to tell it's a tie gap to the basket right here.
Yeah, the drone flying through it doesn't give it very much. I mean, you can kind of tell, but it's a very small gap. There's a lot of people that claim there's a gap off to the left side of the tee, and that's what I'm going for here. That is a line, but it's so small, it's hard to get through. Honestly, any line through this hole is just about the same percentage to me. Everything's so small.
Jim's going to hit that first tree that people love to hit on this hole.
Yeah, you can see all the damage it's received over the years.
So I'll be going with that DX AVR again that I went with on hole 1.
Through. You know, honestly, that's not a bad place to be.
It's not bad at all. It's less than 100 feet up to the basket. I'll have an easy upshot for par.
Yeah. As long as you get past those first trees, you're doing fine.
This is Clay's Casey Rock.
Whoa. Oh. Just
Almost
kicked
got
off that tree. I'm trying to go back. Like, if you're on the left side of the fairway, you can get to the basket through this back alleyway. It's sort of like a mini creek bed. But it's tough to get up there.
So you did that perfectly.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty close for a par
Throw
save.
it right here, Dad.
I'm happy with that shot for sure. But
Throwing with
if
a
you're on this
AC
right side
unit.
early, you're fighting a lot of small gaps.
James has got not much to work with, but yeah, he
How
catches
was
that
that?
tree.
Let's see where Clay ended up. He's on the left side of the hole. Oh,
Looks like he's
Yeah.
hitting another tree.
it's a
It'll
tough
be
shot.
about 30 feet
That
uphill.
I don't think-
But
I don't think Clay throws very many forehands, does he?
no, he tends to stay away from the forehands.
Definitely an important.
It's in.
Oh man!
Giving it a run at the
Connect.
basket.
You've
There's a
been
little
lo-
backstop, so I wasn't afraid of going long.
You've been loving those 120 footers, running those up recently. That was a good run by James.
Does Clay connect here?
Oh,
Just right at the top again.
loving the top band today. Another straddle putt for my par save.
He's loving the top band at hole 6.
Yes, he definitely did. We'll get to that here shortly. Good putt out of you. Nice tapping from Clay. Overall, not a bad hole. Honestly, this hole is probably one of the more difficult of the course, I would say, just because the gaps are so small. And again, this course has a lot of really short holes, so it's important to land close to the basket. And here, going forehand on this hole, the drone didn't actually capture the flyby on this one, but it's a real straightforward forehand shot or a turnover if you have it, about 170 feet.
Hard.
It's just on top of the crest of
Hard?
that hill.
Yeah.
There's a close-up of you. What are you throwing here? You're throwing a forehand?
Throwing a pro line Ricky Wysocki pig.
Oh, that's looking great. Oh,
Just catches that last tree branch hanging down right before the basket.
I'd imagine you'd have a decent run at a putt.
Here's your
though.
coat, Corey.
Yeah, I'll be about
Here's your coat.
less than 30 feet uphill. That's it.
James is going forehand as
There it
well.
is.
Forehand seems to be the play on this hole, but we know Clay. Oh, yep.
He's going full foil buzz.
Yeah, he is. Let's see what he's got up his sleeve.
It's turned over. Should be all right. Let's see here.
That's what you got.
That's
Good
about as
layup.
yeah. That's about as best as I could do. So many low-hanging limbs on this hole.
A lot further than I thought it was.
Oh, hit the top of the basket. You're running those. Clay in a good spot.
Just a little right.
Yeah, he was definitely high enough for it. He gave it a good run. And James for the solo birdie. And he cashes it. Great putt. Severely uphill. This one's definitely one you want to be careful not to go too long on because there's that row that plays OB. But it's tough to get past that with all the trees and everything in the way.
Mm-hmm. Right before the basket, there's that hanging tree branches that catches all the disc.
You know, now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever seen a disc land past the pin on this hole. I don't know if it's even possible.
Not that I think of, I can remember.
Great putt from James there. This hole, you're on top of that hill going back down. 200 feet, so it's nice and short. You got to throw something somewhat overstable because this hole finishes pretty sharp to the left. And again, more trees in the way. Obviously, this course is very heavily wooded. But you have a pretty clear putting zone inside of Circle 1 if you can get it in there. James going GT Buzz.
It's looking pretty good right there.
Looks like it went just over the basket. Let's see who we have next. Me. And it appears that I'm going harp. It's interesting watching this. This is a few months old since we filmed it. I don't even throw harp anymore.
Now you switched over to the new tactics, didn't
Yes, I like the tactics a lot better. They're a little bit more shallow.
you? I need to get off the par train here and see.
Oh, early release. Definitely don't want to be there because it's a tough upshot,
Mm-hmm.
especially if you're sitting on the hill. Clay going.
Casey Rock.
Oh no.
Oh wow, he dropped really fast. And that left side is a bitch to get out of.
Yeah, there's nothing over on that left side.
Looks like you are up on that hill a little bit. It was a good shot though. Your circle's edge maybe for
yeah.
your par save.
Clay's
Clay.
going with his katana.
Yeah, he's going overhand katana. Only gets about 40 feet up the fairway.
Halfway up to the basket.
Yeah. A weird Anheuser putt here. And turn it over a little bit too much. Clay. Same thing. Much better layup than I had. You're running this here, I imagine, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, just short. It's for my par save.
Solid.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. This is another hole that I always have problems with. I can't get the speed control right and this and that. And wow. That would have been a great birdie, but James just a little low. Jeez, that's some wobble on that putt.
You can go to the next hole, Brooke. It's right there.
These putts tend to walk.
Just go behind the basket.
Yeah. I find that the closer he is, the more inconsistent he is with his accuracy.
Yeah, I think he would tell you that too himself.
Yeah, that was a decent putt for you to save your bogey. James tapping out here. Not too bad of a start from the group. The early holes on this course, you definitely want to get birdies on though. Tell me about what your attack plan is on this hole.
Hole 7 par 3. It's straight out and then a sharp left. I think a lot of players be going for the skip shots right up to the basket here. Overstable disc.
300 feet is a little long. I think the flyby graphic was incorrect there. We're actually looking at about 160 feet, so it's real short. James goes an overstable fairway driver on this hole, I believe.
Yeah, no, that shot was fine right there.
Yeah, he throws a
That's
nice
what
and
I've been
soft
trying to
and
do.
like straight
Drive
ahead,
it
just
in
lets it
control.
do work left. I do the complete opposite. I try to do like a little touch forehand through this inside gap. I don't know why. It doesn't make any sense, but I guess I just like the shot better.
I like the idea.
Yeah. It looks like you're doing the... Oh, wow. You're going forehand roller.
Yeah, I got a little cut on it a little early, but had the right kind of line, but just a little early.
You know what Clay's throwing here? It's like some sort of driver. Oh, very early.
I don't know what this is.
Decent
Reaction
yeah,
from Clay.
good reaction to the shot. Oh, Scoober. Whoa, way left.
Yeah, I didn't get enough angle on that one.
Alright, so we got Clay lining up a birdie putt here.
This is AVR. Oh, not a bad
Good
run. Yeah.
Should be able to tap that out just fine.
Yeah, we'll definitely be able to save his par.
Good putt.
Oh, good tap. Oh, good putt
Solid
from
putt.
me. Yeah. Good birdie save. See if you can save your par.
A little low.
James tapping out here for his
27 holes is a
birdie.
lot.
Great putt. See if Clay can do the same.
I can't take it. That putt is insane. Clay with the putt hitting off the top band from about 6 feet. Looks like he has no idea what to do after he does it.
I dropped my disc on the ground. I didn't even see what happened.
I couldn't believe it. It was so funny, and then he picks up his mini and then tries to tap out with that. He was so confused. I felt so bad. All right, hole 7, 300 feet here. This is another decently lengthy hole. Very small gap off the tee. The best play, I think, is backhand, let it turn over a little bit, and get some straight glide. You have another opinion on this hole. James with a decent backhand on that
Do you
shot.
mind if I interview you after the round?
What do you like to go on this hole?
I have a pretty straight flying Brock 3. I mean, I don't know about this times. This video was filmed a couple months ago, so I don't know what I threw on this one exactly. But now I'm probably doing what you're doing. I'm trying to throw a straighter mid range up down the during this time I'm throwing a
Some road rage or something.
No, roller's not a bad play.
no, it's not.
It's just a tough execution. Because you have those trees to mess with, and it looks like you bounced off of it, and you're getting a decent roll.
Yeah, it didn't stand up quite enough for me, but I'm up. I didn't hit the first tree. So that's the biggest mistake you can make on this one.
Yeah, for sure. Looks like Clay's doing the same thing. See if he can get a little bit more action.
Parked at the short.
Yeah. He actually had a pretty lucky roll. You really don't want to be on this left side because of those down trees. He's going Nova. He's turning over a bit much, but it's a little early.
Oh, hit the camera.
Plus
Almost hit our camera girl. James here. See if he can get a good putt out of here.
Good. Just a little short.
Not a bad layup. Clay trying to redeem himself after last hole.
No, he's at that same distance.
Same distance there. I'm sure the last hole will come into his mind.
He's probably sweating right now coming with this disc.
Everyone misses short putts every now and again, and once
Yeah,
you do
but
that,
Not that short.
yeah. Once you do miss a short putt, though, any putt of that distance or longer, it feels so much longer than it actually is.
Not bad.
I mean, it would say par. Looked like you saved 4 there. James with a par. I believe Clay with a bogey. Yeah. Good throw out of James. A little bit more turn, and that would have been beautiful. What are you doing on hole 8?
Hole 8. There's a nice forehand line, or you can go risky over the water for the hyzer play, but I think most of the players on this card will be going for the forehand line.
Yeah, this hole used to, you can sort of see in the bottom right corner right now, there's a little bit of metal sticking out of the ground. The hole used to be over there, and the best play was only really a backhand over the water, but the creek is washing more and more of the fairway away, so they pulled the pin into the course a little bit more. Now really the only play is that forehand.
Yeah.
James executing very well there. And it looks like I'm actually going instinct here.
Going with your instinct.
Yeah, or not instinct. I'm sorry, tactic. Just a little bit more overstable than my heart. It looks like I'm a bit short. I think I hit a tree. Is that a Firebird out of you?
Firebird, yeah, I'm gonna keep it nice and low, see if we can get a good skip up there.
Love to see an ace run out of you. Let's see.
There's that skip right up to
Oh.
the basket. Probably about
Great
15,
shot.
20 feet.
Yeah. Clay going backhand, but it looks like he's going down the same alley we are.
Yeah. Going that buzz. It looks pretty nice. I'm a little fan.
Didn't commit to the line as much as he should have, but
Kind of pushed it.
he did kind of push it, I would say. I'd say that's definitely true.
Going with that AVR
Can he
again.
redeem himself?
Oh.
See if we can get a birdie here. Just low.
And the reaction.
Yeah, stoked about that. James here tapping out for his birdie. Beautiful shot. Looking for the applause.
Looking to get my first birdie of the day here.
Yeah, be a good one to get. Nice putt. You definitely want through 9. You at the very least you want to be even. Anything worse than even out of the front 9 is not a good way to start the round. Let's see.
But tapping in perfectly.
Yeah, no problem with that tap in out of Clay. Great forehand out of you. Hole 9, 220 feet off the tee pad. This is another one where they've sort of moved the tee pad up a little bit away from the creek. It's basically just a simple hyzer play through the wall of trees. James going with another fairway overstable driver, from what I understand. And looks like he got to circle 1. Can't complain about that. Those trees are very dense. See what Clay's throwing here.
That's his KC flat top rock.
It's a pumpkin stamp on it.
Yeah.
See if he can keep this on hyzer.
Trying-
Oh!
Oh, hey.
The
Hey.
first kick would have done him justice, but the second one ruined it.
We going MD5, overstable mid-range by Discmania.
That's a good disc selection. Great shot. Should have a putt from there for sure.
Oh yeah.
20 feet or so, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
I believe I'm going AVR here. Just trying to keep it on hyzer, get some glide out of it.
So you put a little angle, too much angle. Oh, never mind. So you're gonna roll right
Great
into it?
roll backwards. Yeah, I'm happy with that for sure.
Let's see what Clay's got here.
This would be a great redemption if he could sink this. I'll be looking for that redemption all round.
Oh, that was a star aviar.
Star AVR? Does he like that for his distance putts?
Oh, I believe so.
Probably a little bit more overstable than DX.
Mhm.
Great putt from James.
Putt.
It really was a great putt.
Good birdie to get. Let's see if you can get one here. Nice birdie. Clay from that dangerous 5-foot range from him. He's able to tap in just fine.
No worries at all.
And tap out for me as well. Alright. Well, that about wraps up the front 9. Tune in and join us on the middle 9 and then shortly after the back 9. Thank you again for tuning in.
See you later.